Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. So guess what, I'm going to be talking about Apetamin today. And if you're new to my channel or never knew about my Apetamin journey, this is one of the first reasons why I started my channel. I lost a lot of weight when I lost my dad. He was shot and killed, and I discovered an Apetamin video years ago, about 6 years ago, because my son is 6. One of my son is 6 when I started Apetamin. Well, just before I got pregnant with him. And I'm looking for my notes, but not my notes, the questions that a lot of you guys have asked me over the years and recently. So I thought I'd come and do a video letting you guys know about my Apetamin, and why I stopped it for now, and if I'm going to start again and all of that. But I started it years ago because there were so many videos, and I thought, all right, let me try and see if it works. Let me try and see if this is true what they're saying. So I took it for months, and it did work. It did work for me very, very much. It did work very, very well. I was super shocked how quick it worked. It worked within the first week. I saw some major changes, but the side effects was they did warn you about the side effects, but when you take it yourself, the side effects will just knock you differently. And I remember just like, I was like, what was happening to me? Is this even healthy? But because I was seeing the before and after, and those comparisons and everything, I was like, wow. I was comparing my pictures and videos. I was like, this is really happening. And then when I weighed myself and I used to do live weighings, I would see major changes like within weeks and days of taking it. And I was like, wow, I recommended it to so many people. And at the time I was really, really loving it, and it was easy to get. But now Apetamin is so hard to get. It's so hard to find, and sometimes they're selling fake Apetamin. I've talked about this years ago about the possibilities of getting your hands on fake Apetamin, and how to compare it, and the taste of it and the look of it and all of that. But it is also not approved still. So I think this is one of the major reasons why a lot of people stop selling it and you can't find it. It is sad because a lot of us can't get help from our doctors and from other people. If you have problems gaining weight, or if you had any eating problems, or just appetite problems, fast metabolism, everybody has different issues when it comes to weight gaining. So take it as it resonates when it comes to watching this video and your journey on getting thick, or getting more energy, or just gaining some weight in general. But with Apetamin, you gain weight everywhere, okay? And this is one of the things that, with me taking it over the years, for the past 6 years, that I realized that it does go everywhere. After I have a baby and I started Apetamin again, I always try to wait until like I stop breastfeeding exclusively, because I normally exclusively breastfeed only. So I do not like having Apetamin in my bloodstreams while I'm breastfeeding, so I try not to. But once I stop and the baby's weaning and everything is fine, I take it here and there. But once I stop completely breastfeeding, I just go full blown with the Apetamin, like taking it twice a day, and I will see major changes within 2 weeks. But just know that you're gonna get very, very tired, and fatigue is gonna kill you. Literally, you feel like so moody, so irritant. Everything will irritate you. There is so much side effects when it comes to taking Apetamin, so you have to look at the pros and the cons when it comes to Apetamin. I've got so many videos talking about it, guys. It's crazy. I will do one month. Sometimes I will do 1 week updates. Back in the day, I'll do a 1 month, sometimes 2 months updates. If you guys want any links to my videos, I'll put them. But the video is going to be so different to what you guys see now, because back then I was using my phone. A lot of us was using our phone 6 years ago, and the quality wasn't that good still. But if you guys do want to see the progress and any just updates that I was giving at that time, I'll definitely link those videos if you want to see. Or you can just type in Georgia Lee Apetamin and you definitely see me come up on there. But today I'm going to talk about it's to do with weight loss and weight gaining with Apetamin, and the questions I get asked while I was on the journey years ago, and even now, stop taking Apetamin, because I've had my 4th child, and you know, things are different now. We can't get Apetamin, we can't really get certain things when you're breastfeeding as well. You can't really take certain things that is gonna go into your bloodstream and might disrupt your tummy or the baby's tummy. And you can't take certain things if you're pregnant, and you just can't take certain things in general if it's not approved. So you have to be very, very mindful and careful what you're buying online. And you know, sometimes a lot of us buy Apetamin online or any other weight gain stuff, and it doesn't work. Apetamin doesn't work for everybody, but for me it did work. And other people try the pills, it works for them. And you know, there's many different things you can try, but you can always ask your doctor if they have any substitute that's healthier and better for you and your body, and something that maybe if you're breastfeeding like me that you can also take, or even vegan. Because you know, a lot of people don't want to just take anything online and they don't know what's inside of it, basically. And vitamin is basically a for hay fever or allergies, so you don't want to take that too much because that does make you drowsy. But you know, with Apetamin it's like 10 times more drowsy than you should be. So yeah, just some of the questions that I do get, I'm going to go through 10 questions, not to make this a long video. All right, the first question is I get asked is, will I gain weight? Definitely you will gain weight. Most likely I would say 80 out of 100% most people gain weight on Apetamin. You gain weight within probably the first week or two, as we're saying, a few days. Some people, it depends how your body takes to it. Everybody is different, and you just don't want to compare yourselves when it comes to gaining weight with Apetamin. um will you gain weight? Yes, as I said, 80%. But some people don't gain weight with the vitamin. But what I always say to people, that if you are going on this journey, okay, because it is a journey, you need to have food in your house, and all the food that you like, food that you love, food that you like. You need to have it in your house, because if not, you won't gain. You have to have food in your house, because if not, you're taking a vitamin, your belly's cutting you and speaking to you, and you just don't have anything but water. Drinking water ain't gonna help you to gain. You have to be eating. When I was taking a vitamin, I was eating cereal. Like, I'll eat one bowl of cereal and I want two more bowls. Like, what how? So there was times when I was that one plate of food wasn't enough, and then I realized, okay, so now I'm not taking a vitamin. That could be a little sign that maybe I could do this the same way I was doing it on the vitamin. But if you know, if vitamin doesn't work for you, maybe you need to eat more food, up your calories. And you know, yeah, I feel like there's different. The pills work for some people more than the syrup, but I find like I only try the syrup, so the syrup works for me. So, number two, will you get an appetite? Yes, most likely you would. Some people say they haven't felt anything, they feel different side effects from vitamin except hunger. And I feel like, as I said, everybody is different. Everyone has to just, I don't know, just keep taking it, and if it doesn't work for you, stop it. And you know, don't keep pushing yourself, don't keep putting pressure on yourself to do something or try and expect something from it, because you obviously other people getting it or getting results from it and it's not working for you. So don't feel too bad if appealing is not working for you, but most likely I would say that you will get an appetite from taking it. Number three, will you gain weight? Definitely, will you gain weight? The question is like, it's twice. I'll get that over and over. Will you gain weight? But this person is saying, will you gain weight fast? And yes, you will gain the weight fast. The weight will come on fast. And this is one of the things I learned about PMA, that it goes everywhere. And it could be hereditary, like it could be in your DNA where you gain weight, your whole family gain weight. You could gain weight in your arms. You might expect to get, just expect some big arms. If you all gain weight in your face, you might get a rounder face or a bigger face. It depends where you gain weight. Naturally, if you've gained weight before, then you know where you gain the weight. But with the PMA, you can't really, or anything in general, you can't really spot gain, for instance, or spot lose weight, for instance. You can try weight, like wearing corsets and you know, waist training and stuff like that, but working out is definitely one of the ways to maintain and keep the weight. And also eating lots, and eating and lifting weights. Make sure you have your fitness game on point. At that time I was still doing my fitness, but I was eating good food. Okay, I was eating good food, so I did get my tummy. I did went from 128 pounds to 160 on Apetamin, so I did gain lots of weight, more than my body probably could have managed at the time, but I did like it and I did love the results. But yes, you will gain weight fast, so you just have to be mindful and ready for that weight gain, to know that you might change your whole wardrobe. You might have to change. Listen, you'll be busting out your clothes within no time. You'll be like, what am I going to wear now? Am I going to wear tights forever or tracksuit? Like, you need to be prepared with the food, and you need to prepare with new clothes, because just know them old clothes has to go in the bin, or you're going to put them down, or for somebody else or something. I don't know. But yeah, you will gain weight fast, most likely, if you do get an appetite and you're eating right and on time and everything like that. Next question: will you get fat or thick? It depends on your, as I said, on your body type and where you normally gain weight. You might gain weight in your tummy area, you might get bigger legs, you might get more thighs and more hips, more booty. I don't know, but you might get fat on your Apetamin most likely, because fat goes everywhere and you need fat to get thick. So you need those fatty cells, to go into the boobs and wherever you want it to go. But yeah, just be mindful that it might go everywhere, where any way you don't expect it to go. Okay, like chin and the arms and I don't know, ankles. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. So some people might get thick in the right places, some people might get fat, but you just have to keep working out and eating right at the same time while you're on the Apetamin. Okay, so that way you are monitoring yourself and maintaining it. Next question: will you get ill or side effects? There's definitely side effects with Apetamin. There's side effects with everything, even taking a paracetamol. You just have to be mindful with taking it. As I said, it's not approved, and you have to make sure you read up stuff, watch other videos. I've always done that with taking anything, and I never take anything for more than 3 months. I would say I give myself 8 to 12 weeks on something, and then if it works for me, it works for me, and then I'll take a little break. But you definitely need to watch your body, watch signs. If something's different to what you normally have, then stop taking it. You could even consult your doctor, your GP, whatever. But definitely do some research on it. Definitely, I've seen some people say they get ill from it, but it won't be for everybody. I personally didn't get ill. The only side effects, as I was saying, is the tiredness, fatigue. You get really, really hungry. You get very, very irritant sometimes, and you feel like you're a psychopath. Oh my gosh, I could go on with Apetamin. It feels like you're pregnant and crazy at the same time when you're on Apetamin, okay? But yeah, maybe that's a sign. Well, yes, let's get into the other question, but definitely do your research, guys. The next question is one of the popular ones: will you lose weight after you stop taking Apetamin, or will you lose weight um, immediately? So it depends, as I said, on your body. But for me, I didn't lose weight instantly, but I did start losing weight within like the first 3 to 4 weeks. If I stop taking Apetamin, I'll see myself going down to 1 pound a week. And with Apetamin, when I start taking it, I'll gain up to 2 pounds in, I'll say, 14 days. I'll gain like 2 to 4 pounds already. Within 2 weeks, I'll gain a lot of weight. And then when you stop taking it, it would definitely take me a little time for me to start shedding anything. I'll say 3 to 4 weeks, I'll start shedding some weight. But just like a pound or two a week, or sometimes even a day. Depends how much I'm eating, or if I slip back into not having any appetite and stuff like that. It depends why you're losing weight. So I, for instance, have appetite problems, or I don't eat on time. So a lot of times I'll cook a lot and then I don't have appetite to eat at that time, and then I'll eat too late. Or I'll be if I leave myself too hungry too long. For instance, if I'm out all day or too busy and I didn't have time to eat, when it comes time for me to eat, I'm so filled with gas, or whatever they want to call it in the Caribbean, or you just don't have an appetite. Then I have to try and feed myself, even though I know that I'm not feeling hungry in mentally. You have to still try to eat to get your energy and to try and get nutrients and balance. But some people do lose weight fast. They don't 4 weeks or 3 weeks. Maybe you start losing weight within a day or two. I don't know. You're different. Everybody's different. But some people do complain, and I think I see a lot of women complain that they lose weight and they're so unhappy about it. One of the things that I'm gonna start taking, I've been taking this for a long time anyway, since last year. I've been taking it up in my intake of CMOS. CMOS is a good one to take if you want to balance and maintain your diet and your weight. So if you want to do that, you can add this into your smoothies and your protein shakes, your food. You can add this into everything. Sea moss is really, really good for your body anyways. So definitely try out sea moss. This is why I put this here for you guys. Just to give it a little talk about it while I'm talking to you guys about Apetamin. But yeah, you definitely lose a little bit of weight, but give it a few months. If you don't take Apetamin again, say for another 6 months, you probably go back to the size that you were, and that's the way it is. Sometimes some people might stay the same size and some people might continue gaining, or some people just lose everything and then just feel discouraged and thinking, oh my gosh, I lost everything that I've gained. But sometimes it's good at the same time, because you still have those clothes that you left that you didn't throw away because you still was small, and now you can fit back into those clothes. But at the same time, you feel discouraged because you lost all those fitness, all right? You lost all those pounds that you worked hard to gain, and now you have to probably start the journey all over again. So this is why a lot of people get discouraged with starting the Apetamin journey. Is it safe to take Apetamin longer or too long? That's one of the main things I would say is don't take Apetamin for more than maybe even 6 months. I would say take breaks here and there. Give your body time to maintain or to heal through anything that you're going through. Doesn't matter what. You could be working out a lot or just gaining weight. Your body needs time to adjust to weight and to fitness in general. Your body needs time to adjust to a new diet. So you have to, take it easy on yourself, take it easy on your body. Don't take it too fast. Don't expect overnight miracles, but it does happen for some people. But all I would say is that don't take it for too long and then hurt yourself in the process of it. And then you don't know how to shift the weight if you don't like it in certain areas. So the best way for you to take Apetamin if you're going to start this journey is, take it slowly and, maintain it. So don't take as recommended, maybe take less than they say on a bottle, and take your time to gain the weight, and then that way you can take it for longer but taking it less at the same time. Okay, I definitely say take breaks on this journey, because you don't want to take something too long. For instance, you don't want to take paracetamol every day for 6 months, or you don't want to take something that's not really needed every day. If anything, take it every other day or every week or every 2 weeks. You take some, that way you don't, or you're not overdoing it, or put in too much toxins in your body that you're not flushing out with drinking lots of water. It says here, next question, can you keep the weight and maintain the weight after? One of the main things is protein shakes. I've been trying to eat a lot. My fitness pal is still my friend. Protein shakes is still my friend, but sea moss is one of my good friends as well now. Sea moss, I'm loving anything with peanut butter. You have so many options out there other than Apetamin to maintain and keep this weight. Okay, and last one, can you breastfeed while taking it or give it to your kids? I've got this question quite a lot, about taking Apetamin while you're pregnant, breastfeeding, or even giving it to your kids. And I would definitely say ask your doctor, but I would definitely not recommend it to your kids or when you're pregnant. When you're breastfeeding, it's a bit iffy, and you have to definitely do your research or get an alternative to Apetamin that could not go into your bloodstream. That's probably going to upset your baby tummy or your baby's growth, or make your baby more hungry, for instance. I don't know. You just have to be mindful of what you're taking in when you are a nurturing mother and have kids growing, okay? But definitely Apetamin is for older people. I'll definitely say not for kids or babies, and you definitely should ask your GP or doctor or pediatrician or nutritionist. I'm a child nutritionist, but I'll definitely not recommend it for kids. But for any adults, I'll say 18 and over, 16 and over for Apetamin. I wouldn't even say 12. I would say 16 and over. Okay, and I'll definitely, include any more questions in any other videos. If you guys want, you can definitely drop some questions for me, and that is all I have for now. You can definitely maintain weight if you do it slowly and try not to gain too fast, and then you end up losing it too quickly. But you try not to compare yourselves, guys. Please, I'm begging you not to compare yourselves, especially when it comes to weight gaining and even weight loss. You know, when you lose all the weight, you feel so discouraged, and when you gain all the weight, you feel so good. You feel all sort of confidence. Make sure you have that same confidence when you lose the weight. Make sure you have that same confidence throughout. Don't feel discouraged with anything, good or bad, because just remember, it's a journey, it's a process, and everybody's different. We're all on different journeys. You are still incredible. You are still strong. You're still unique and beautiful. And just know that no matter what, you know, everybody's different. Everybody gains weight differently in different places. So if you have and see somebody that gains in a different area and you're like, oh, how come I don't look like that person, you know, don't feel discouraged and don't put yourself down. Just know that success comes in different ways and different forms, and just because it doesn't look like somebody else doesn't mean it's not success for you. Just know that. And I can't keep saying that. Everybody, you know, is different, and your success becomes when you start evolving and learning to accept who you are and love yourself and know your self-worth. And don't let anybody put no pressure on you when it comes to gaining or even losing weight. Don't let anybody put no pressure on you, know, your family, your friends, your partner. You know, don't let anybody make you feel less of a person. All right, or have any kind of thoughts in your head. Create a proper mindset, okay, and that's what's going to help you on this journey. And it's going to help you surround yourself with people that's going to help support you. I support you guys, so if you want any more love and support, don't forget to comment below. And if you want any more videos, I'm here to help you as always. I'm still here on my journey. I post videos all the time for you guys. As you know, I'm going to be 37, 4 kids. You know, I need to have my body fit. I can't get Apetamin, but I'm doing my best in the alternative healthy way, and I am helping you guys as much as I can, just because I want you guys to know that comparison is like a ton of bricks. It hits you and then you're like, what am I going to do? I have no happiness. And you are happy, you have happiness. And you know, it's a killer of happiness, comparison. And you shouldn't compare yourself with anybody, neither me or anybody you see on social media. Don't compare yourself with anybody. You're doing good, you're on your own journey, and just know that, you know, everything's going to work out for you in the end. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you know, keep wishing for the best, praying for the best. Happy gaining, and I love you guys so much. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope these questions help you starting your journey. If not, you know, I recommend you take your time and do your research. You know, whether you want to start or not, it's all up to you. Don't let anybody put no pressure on you guys, okay? I love you all so much. Take care. Bye.